So let's see who we got here. What up, Big John? What up, Amina? What up, David? What up, Freedom, Chohan, Pinky, NQ, Lorenz, Loyalty, Miss Walton, Eric, Donald, Mohammed, Kabul, Tidil, Oswin, Alejandro, Sam. How you guys doing? Let's go, Joseph. Yo, HSM, what up? What up, Embro? What up, Gold? Yo, Jeffrey, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Candlesticks. Lana, Andy, Astrology, Motisha. Hopefully you guys are good. And let's get started. Let's get started. Yo, Sam, what's going on, man? How you doing? So basically, let's get started. So I'm gonna go through trading right from the beginning. What even is trading? How's it going? How it works? What's going on? Okay. All right. Yo, 28 days. What's up? What's going on? Miguel is saying, let me see your portfolio. Miguel, first time joining in for sure. I'm going to go through everything with you guys. Lana, what's up? Okay, so Bitcoin is ripping. Yeah, so it's pushing up. Guys, last night I actually made over $15,000 on that huge move up. I entered a few trades. We pushed up. I cleared over $15,000 yesterday. It was actually a pretty crazy day. Yo, Freedom, thank you for the gift. Red Jack for sure. All right, so let me show you guys something that nobody will ever show you. Okay, this is something nobody will ever show you because they will not be able to show you. They can't show this to you, which is my actual trading history. Okay, nobody's ever going to show this. Everybody hides their trading history. Do you know why? Because nobody's profitable. We're the only ones that are actually making money. So I'm going to show you guys how much, because everyone's like, AKA, do you even make money? How much do you make? How much do you have? All of this. Okay, well, I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, so this is my entire trading history on this account. Okay, so you can see right here, you'll be able to see our profitable trades and our losing trades. Okay, because we don't hide anything. Okay, so you can see right here, yo, Sandu, what's going on? What's going on? So right here, you can see we have some winning trades. Then we have some losing trades. Then we have some winning trades. Then we have some losing trades. So you guys see, obviously we will have winning trades and obviously we will have losing trades. But the one thing that you have to realize is that my risk is less than 1% always. So we're always trading with less than 1% risk. Okay, this is the problem. This is why most of you guys will end up losing a lot of money trading, is because you're going to get greedy. And you know why you get greedy? It's because you see the potential. You see that there's literally millions and billions of dollars to be made and you get greedy. The problem is your account size can't handle those large trades. Okay? So, yo, what up? I pour up. It's okay. Everyone has good days and bad days. All right? It happens. But let me show you guys this. So if we scroll all the way down, now let's go and let me show you guys this one thing. Okay? So you can see we started this account January 3rd, 2024. So last year has been about a year and a half, just over, and we started with 200,000 and we've made a profit of 474,000 USD. That's almost 700,000 Canadian in the past year and a half, okay? Which is not bad at all. But let me tell you guys something. Let me put this in a different way so you actually understand. This is this. So we took 200,000 to 670,000. 200,000 to 670,000. This is the same thing. You need to really understand everything I'm telling you. It's the same thing as if you took 20,000 to 67,000. 20,000 to 67,000 in a year and a half. A year and a half. Or you took 2,000 to 6,000 in a year and a half. Okay? But guess what? You want to do that today. You know, you want to do that in the next hour, okay? You want to do it before the day ends, okay? Guess what? That's not how trading works. The reality is trading is a percentage-based business. Percentage-based business is about percentages. And you want to be able to grow slow and steady. Now, here's the thing. You could take 2,000 to 100,000, right? The same way how you could win the lottery. You see? I'm not going to say you can't. You could. But what are the chances? It's very low. Okay, so it's definitely possible. It is definitely possible. But what I'm trying to show you guys here is how can you make an extra $100 a day, an extra $200 a day even an extra $50 a day. Now you might be sitting here and saying, wait, AKA, you're making like $5,000 a day. I want to make $5,000 a day. Now here's the thing. If you have, for example, 500,000, 600, a million, 5 million, 10 million, sure, yeah, you can do these numbers. You know, technically, like I am very, very, when I trade with very, very low risk. Okay, so I'm doing like super low risk. Technically, you could do these numbers with 100 or 200,000. Technically, you could, but I like to minimize my risk to as little as possible. Okay, so why is the equity higher than your balance? So here, if you look, I actually I have a bonus. Hold on, I don't know why it says bonus hidden. Let me see if I can. Okay, there you go. It's because I have a bonus of $2.97. So the bonus is adding 28 days. So that almost $3 is being added to my balance, and there's my equity is $3 more than my balance. All right. So hopefully that answers your question. And let's really just get into it, and let's get started, and let's see if there's any trades that we can take. Why would you get a bonus? Okay, so when I started my account like a year and a half ago, they weren't doing the bonus promotion. So right now, Abato has a promotion. They give you 5% deposit bonus. So whatever you deposit, you get 5%. So if you do 10K, they put an extra 500 as a bonus. Why use Abato? It's a really good question. So the reason is because, first of all, they're licensed, they're regulated in multiple countries. They're mostly based out of Dubai, but they're licensed and regulated in Dubai, which is actually like a big, solid regulation. They're very strict there. So it's safe, it's secure. Plus, here's the thing. Check this out. They actually, so one thing is you can trade all the markets here, Forex, stocks, commodities, indices, crypto. We can trade all the market sessions. And guys, check this out. They have zero commission, zero swaps. Okay, what does that mean? Now, this is something that a lot of people, when they're starting to trade, because look, I'm teaching you a business here. Okay, and when you're getting into a business, you want to go in blind? No, you want to go into a business knowing all of the little things, right? I'm telling you the little things, which nobody else will ever tell you. So, whenever you're trading on a trading platform, most of them charge you a commission whenever you're entering a trade. They'll charge you $5 a trade, $10 a trade. On Abato, it's zero, okay? Now, almost all trading platforms charge you swaps. What are swaps? It's, when you hold a trade overnight, let's say you enter a trade, the market doesn't really move a lot, your trade's just open overnight, they charge you interest. So they'll charge you fees as you hold the trade. On Abato, zero swaps, okay? And now another way that trading platforms charge you is on spreads. What is a spread? It's the difference between the buy and sell price. Guys, this is trading 101. If you've ever wanted to learn trading, this is it, okay? So what is the spread? It's the difference between the buy and sell price, okay? What does that mean? When you click buy, your trade opens at the higher price. When you click sell, your trade opens at the lower price. So what does that mean? What that means is that you always start off a little bit negative. Okay, you always start off a little bit negative in your trade. That's normal. But the thing is, when we're trading, we want to trade with the lowest spreads. We don't want to pay huge fees. We want to pay the lowest amount of fees. So on Abato, they have the lowest fees. All right. Now, let's see right here. Let's see. So basically this is why we're using Abato, because they have the lowest fees, and their trading platform is actually super easy to use. They're licensed and regulated. And then let's see right here. Okay, why not just DCA in the market, Hodley crypto? Because here's the thing, investing, and this is one thing, okay, that everybody needs to understand. Unless you're sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars, investing is too slow. Okay, what do I mean by that? Let's say, if Bitcoin's at 120,000 USD right now, people come to me all the time. Oh man, I wish I bought Bitcoin. It was 50,000. Let's just be real, okay? Answer this question just to yourself in your brain. How much would you really have put? Just think about it. You wouldn't have, would you have put 1 million, 5 million? No. Realistically, how much would you have put in? 500. Let's be real, okay? You would have max done 500. Now, if it went from 50,000 to 100,000, it took about 1 to 2 years for it to do. How much money did you make? $500, okay? Was it worth waiting 2 years to make $500? No, okay? So what I'm trying to show you guys here is how with trading, we're able to make income on a regular basis. We enter buy trades, sell trades, we make money with very low risk, less than 1% risk. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, because I risk way less than 1% and I'm able to make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day without selling anything. Okay. Let's see right here. Let's see right here. Okay, so we got some questions. Jeffrey saying, I have more bonus than you, aka that's funny. Yeah, you know what? It's because you actually deposited way after me, so now they actually have the promotion. I mean, if I got that promotion, that would have been crazy. I would have gotten an extra like $10,000 because I put in 200K. All right, let's see. These kind of brokers don't have SW fees, are making money when you lose. Do you have a promo code for Abato? Yeah, so basically it's AKPWC. If you go to Abato, it's AKPWC. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to trading, I come live here every single day. I do all my trades live. I show you guys exactly how we make money in the markets. There's literally thousands of people that are in our communities that are making money on a regular basis. When I come live and we do the trades, every time we hit take profit, there's so many people in the comments like, I made 40, I made 500, I made 300, which is great. That's what I'm here for, okay? And the one thing that I always say is you should never ever pay anyone to learn how to trade. Just never pay anyone to learn how to trade. You should just come here and learn completely for free. All right, now let's see if we can do a trade, and then I'll walk you guys through exactly what the strategy is. All right, guys, so you see right here on the range bars, yeah. You paid for so many and they teach you. I know, I hear this every day, man. It's actually crazy. All right, so right here, we're actually getting a reversal. Okay, so right here, you see how the range bars are going from red to green? Okay, so our range bars run on all the markets. Now, if I go right here, you see the super trend is green. Now, I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade. Guys, I'm just entering a buy trade right now. This is going to be a $1,000 trade. Now, it might seem like a huge amount. Oh my God, $1,000 USD. That's crazy. But remember, my account size is well over 600,000 USD. So the risk on this trade is way less than even 1%. Okay, this is the same thing as if you had a $1,000 account and you were risking like $1.25. Very, very small risk. All right. Very, very small risk. Why do you ignore my comment? No, I'm getting to all of the comments right here. Let me just enter this trade. All right, so I'm going to click and drag my entry down to 1,000. That's where I'm going to set my stop loss. And I'm going to click and drag my entry up to 1,000. And that's where I'm going to set my take profit. All right, so there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. It's always at 100 points. So once we enter the trade, I always risk less than 1%. I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below. And then we just let it ride out. Okay, that's the entire strategy. We wait for the reversal, we confirm with the super trend, then we risk less than 1%, then we enter the trade and set stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Okay, now I'm going to be doing a few trades on this live today, so you're going to see we might hit stop loss, we might hit take profit, but what you have to realize is that just like any other business, it takes a while. It's not like, oh, I started this business and right now, this very moment, it didn't make any money, this business doesn't work. Okay, how long do businesses take to actually be profitable, G? It takes months and months or years and years. But when people start to trade, they say, I did 3 trades. It didn't work. I'm like, that's like starting a business and the first day you don't make money, you're like, I'm quitting this business. Doesn't work. All right. Oh, yeah. So, what type of broker is it? Yeah, so it's basically, it is ECN broker. All of them are ECN, SCP brokers. That's just how it works. But a lot of them can offer lower fee structures. A lot of brokers just end up charging you huge amounts because You still go there, you still trade there. It's really just about hunting for brokers that have the lowest fees. Most people don't even know these things, and that's why they actually end up, losing all of their money. Most people don't even understand. Just so you understand, I've had people come and they're like, "Oh, you have low spreads?" No, my broker has high spreads. That's why I trade there. I'm like, "Wait, do you even know what spreads are?" And they're like, "No, but bigger is better." And I'm like, "The spread is the fee. You're telling me you're paying a higher fee and that's better." And they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know that." So that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, some of them are market makers for sure. No, I get it. But so if you just search up go to CM, they're actually a huge broker based out of Dubai. We're just trading under a Bottle web trader platform. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What type of trade is that? Gold? No, so right here we're trading. Right now I'm in a Bitcoin trade, but we do trade Nasdaq. We do trade gold as well. So I will be doing some gold trades. We'll be doing some Nasdaq trades. We'll be doing some Bitcoin trades. The one thing to remember is that we actually trade all of the markets. Okay, we don't just pick one market or anything like that. And it's not that we like a market, we don't like. The one thing is we actually don't care what the market is, because it's just numbers on a screen. At the end of the day, who cares what it's called? So the strategy's been tested. Yeah, so it's called Godu CM. Godu CM. GODOCM. For sure. Celestino saying you're the man. Love what you're doing. All right. So for anyone who wants to get started, right here, you guys can see the exact steps. By the way, if you're in the Toronto area, come visit me in person. Just take a screenshot right now. There's my office address. There's my phone number. You can actually call me at any time. I'm the only one that does this. So take a screenshot. Give me a call. Come to the office. I'm here 7 days a week from 11 to 5 o'clock. So take a screenshot right now. All right. And here's the thing. Let me go through this with you guys, okay? It's very important. So remember how I was saying I'm going to show you guys the business of trading, okay? Here's the business of trading. So what's happening is anywhere you go on social media, this is what you're going to see. People are selling courses. They're selling trading systems. They're selling bots. They're selling subscriptions. Pay me $200 a month. Pay me $500 a month. I'm going to give you signals. I'm going to give you alerts. I'm going to give you this. A lot of people, they're going to promise you guaranteed results. You're going to make $300 a day. You're going to make $500 a day, guaranteed. They're going to tell you flip your money schemes. If you give me 2,000, I'll send you 10,000. They're going to say all of these things. Guys, all of these things are scams. Okay, it's all scams. If you do any of these things, if you pay for a course, if you give your money to someone who says they're going to trade for you, it's all a scam. Don't get scammed. Be very careful. Be very safe. Okay, I'm here trying to save all of you guys, okay? Because I get people that come here to the office every single day that have paid for courses. Like, I hear people that have paid for trading systems that are like $5,000, $10,000. Every day people come here. They're like, "Oh, I paid $5,000 to this guy. I paid $10,000 to this guy." And as soon as we paid them, poof, they're gone. They disappear. It's because it's a scam, right? Now, if they cannot show you, do you give alerts of what you're buying? So actually, I do all of my trades live here so you guys can see all of them. And then, we actually show you what our entire trading system and our trading strategy is so that you can actually do it on your own, okay? But I do go live twice every day. I go live around this time, and I go live in about 7 hours from now. We'll be live again. Okay, so I go live from my condo. I go live again for about an hour. We do some more trades. And that's how we end up making $1,000 to $5,000 a day every single day, because I do a few trades here. Then I do a few trades later on in the evening. And we end up doing pretty well. Yeah, for sure, Popo. I got you. How come you just talk and not trade? So that's actually the problem. Most people, the reason that you lose money trading on a regular basis is because you're very impatient, okay? What I do is I wait until everything, the range bars are reversing and the super trend aligns. Then I take the trade. But we will take trades. I take trades on a regular basis. I usually do about 5 to 15 trades every single day on my lives. And that's enough to make 1 to 5K a day. All right, so let's see if there's any trades that we can take right here. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a reversal here on NASDAQ with a pullback. So what do I mean by that? Let's go over and see what's going on here on NASDAQ. Okay, so under commodities, okay, so we can see we're in a downtrend on NASDAQ, which you can see the super trend is also red. You guys see super trend is red? Okay, now what's happening here? We're getting a push up. So we're pushing up against the super trend, which means we're getting a better price for the entry. Okay, so right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually enter a sell trade right here on NASDAQ. All right, guys, so there's my sell trade on NASDAQ. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to set my stop loss and my take profit. So you guys can see I'm going to click and drag it up to $1,000. And then I'm going to click and drag it down right here also to $1,000. So there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. All of my trades are less than 1% risk. And that's what I want to tell everybody is that it's all about minimizing risk. All of the profit that you guys will see me make here on a regular basis, basically every day, all of the profit is just a side effect of safety. It's because I'm being safe, I'm able to make money in the markets. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again until you guys really get it, because every day I get two types of messages. One is, hey, I started with 5K, 10K, I'm making like $30 a day. Thank you so much. $50 a day, $100 a day. I'm like, great. Then on the other side, I get messages that are like, hey man, how's it going? I get messages on the other side that are like, hey, I put 500 in. And in one trade, I blew it. I'm like, how did you do that? Send me a screenshot. And they went all in on the one trade. Of course, you're going to blow the account, because you're being greedy. So, Carl is saying, how do you actually find what stock to actually make to get a good trade, or does it matter? That's actually a really good question. So how do I know when I'm taking an entry? So now the three pairs I mostly trade is just Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. I just focus on those because they have so much movement, so much volatility. And then what I do is I just look at the range bars, and as soon as I get a reversal on the range bars, and then I go and I see, okay, is the super trend also aligned with it? Then I just take the trade. Okay, so let's Candlesticks is saying you have a lot of patience for all the questions you get on here. For sure. I mean, you know what? I think it's really just that everybody wants to learn, and everybody starts off very skeptical, like, is this even real? How does this even work? And then I just really need to answer your questions, which is, they're all fair questions, so I just answer the questions. So actually, most of the people that have been here for years and years all started off as haters. They're like, what is this? Is this a scam? Blah, blah, blah. And then I just answered every single one of their questions, and now it's been like 3-4 years. They're like, they've been watching me consistently. They're like, yo, AKA, you're the man. And it always starts off like that. So if you're a hater, keep watching. Just ask me your questions, because that's what I'm here for. Yo, HSF, thank you for the gifts. And guys, there we go. We just hit take profit on that NASDAQ trade. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go. There's $1,000 right there on that NASDAQ trade. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other trades that we can take right now. So that was a really good trade on NASDAQ. All right, we're getting another big push up on NASDAQ again. Let's see if we can catch another sell trade right here on NASDAQ. All right, so there's a push up. I'm going to enter the sell trade again. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Why did I enter a sell trade? Because if you look, the super trend is red. You see the super trend? You see how it's red? So there you go. I just entered a sell trade. And now again, same thing again and again and again. I'm going to click and drag my entry up to 1,000. So there's my stop loss. I'm going to click and drag my entry down to 1,000. So there's my take profit. Okay. Remember, the risk is less than 1%. I entered the trade. How do you get the super trend indicator? David is saying, not a hater, big skeptic. For sure. Keep watching, because I do all my trades live. I don't sell anything at all. You will never have to pay me. Okay. You never have to pay me. So it's so funny. Like, if you come and you're like, is this a scam? Just remember, I will never take your money. So it's actually impossible for me to scam anyone, because I actually yell at you guys that you should never pay anyone. Don't even pay me. Never send me your money. I will never trade for you, okay? Unless you have over $100 million, I'm not interested. I'll never trade for you. I will never sell you guys a course. I will actually just come here, answer your questions, do live trades. We all make profit. Boom. That's it. That's all I'm here for, all right? Do you teach? Yeah, so I come live here. I basically do all my trades live. Now, let's go back to the sheet, because it's actually very important to go through this. All right, so Chapas, our trading system and strategy gives us an accuracy of around 60 to 65%. Okay, um, so again, remember, I don't sell anything. All of our trades are done live. If someone can't show you their live trade, you know how I'm doing all my trades live in front of you. I'm doing them. If they can't do that and they can't show you their live track record, remember I showed you we started with 200,000. Here's my whole trading history. I'm showing it publicly, right? If they can't show you that, it's a scam. I'm the only one that will show you this. And the last thing is, if there's a limited time offer or trial or anything like that, it's a scam. Okay, you just get access to our trading system. You never have to pay. What symbols do I trade? I trade mostly Bitcoin, Gold, and Nasdaq. But our system runs on all the markets. Now, how do you get started? That's the main thing that everybody wants to understand. I literally just made $1,000 in front of your face in just a few minutes on NASDAQ, and you can get started right away. You don't even have to pay. It's completely free. So how to start? Step one, go to Avado.com, get your account set up. They're regulated and licensed trading platform. We've been using them for many years. It's really good. And it'd be great if you use the promo code AKPWC. Then go to justsimpletrading.org. That's our website. This is where our system runs. Okay, now we're going through the strategy. You want to learn how I make your monthly income every single day? This is it. Okay, this is it. Then you go to justsimpletrading.org, you click access system, you register, you get access to the system right away. This is our system running right here. You can see. So you can see it runs on Forex, it runs on crypto, it runs on commodities and indices, and it runs on stocks. So it runs on all the markets, okay? Now, once you have that, all right, guys, there we go. Congratulations. We just hit another take profit. There's $2,000 take profit in front of your face. What are you actually waiting for? I truly don't understand. I just made $2,000 USD in front of you, and I didn't need to sell any. Did I sell anything? No. I actually just did some trades in front of your face. I did it. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Right here, how to start. How to start? There you go. Go to Avado, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. Then go to Just Simple Trading. You get access to our system, the range bars that I'm showing. And then click Learn on the Just Simple Trading website, and you'll go to our school community, okay? Very important. Guys, everybody go to the school community. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know how we just made $1,000? I'm going to give it away to all of you guys. If you just follow these steps, there's 110 people watching right now. I'm going to split that $1,000 to all you guys. I'm going to fund your trading account with $10. You guys too. We have a few people here at the office. Just do this. I'm going to fund your trading account right now. Okay. I'm going to fund your trading account. I'm going to fund your trading account. I'm going to fund all of your trading accounts right now with the profit we just made. Who does this? Who comes here, shows you guys how to, gives you guys a profitable trading system, doesn't charge anything, I don't sell a course or anything, and then also just gives you guys money? Nobody. I'm the only one that will do that. You guys can all go do this right now. I'm going to fund your account. Okay, so here's the steps. Get your Avado account set up. Use the promo code AKPWC. Go to Just Simple Trading, access the system, click Learn, go to our school community, okay? When you're in the school community, right after this live, I'm gonna fund all of your accounts. I'm just gonna split the profit. I'm gonna fund all of your accounts, okay? So congratulations for being here. Okay. So once you go to our school community, you join the school community. I'm right here, aka PWC official. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna send me a DM. Okay, you're gonna send me a private message, and here's the steps. Okay, here's the steps. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to fund it. It's so crazy. Now, once on your Avado trading platform, you're going to click your email on the top right corner. Okay, click your email. Then right here, click deposit funds. Click deposit funds. Then go right here to where it says crypto. Okay, so click crypto. So where it says enter amount, just enter 10. At least with this, you guys can start practicing on a real live. I'm funding your account for free. Okay, you even get a 5% deposit bonus, which is like 50 cents, which is crazy. Okay, enter the amount 10 and then go to proceed. Click continue funding. And then it's going to take you to the deposit page. Okay, on the deposit page, select Tether USDT on Ethereum. Okay, select USDT on Ethereum, click proceed to payment. All right, all of you guys right now, take a screenshot of this page. Take a screenshot of this page, like on your own, not this one. You do it on your own, okay? Because everyone's gonna have different wallet addresses. There's like 100 of you guys here. All 100 of you guys can get your accounts funded right now. Just follow these steps. Then take a screenshot and message me on School, aka PWC official, a screenshot. That screenshot, message it to me. After this live, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna send this $1,000 we just made to all of you guys. We're gonna fund all your trading accounts. So let's get started. Let's go. Congratulations to everybody who's here, who's learning, who's making money. Because look, all I need to be able to do is show you guys how you can be safe in the markets, be able to make extra income, and actually be successful in the markets. Because let me tell you guys a story of why I'm actually, how I got into this, okay? How I got into this. So when I was in high school, when I was like very young, way back in the day, I was working at like Tim Hortons or Shoppers Drug Mart, just like basically everybody else, okay? Because I didn't grow up rich. Basically, just so you guys understand, now it's like, I make like 1 to 5K USD a day, which is crazy. Like we got like crazy watch, like this watch was $28,000 USD, which is crazy. We've gotten to this point where I can do this, but I grew up poor, just like most people. My dad was working for $5 an hour, okay? $5, that's how I grew up, poor, okay? I grew up very poor. And like, for example, this is what I always tell everyone, pizza was a luxury, okay? It's like, yo, we'll have pizza in 3 months. And we're like, what? No, we're gonna have pizza? Like, that's how I grew up. So there's so much potential in the markets. It's crazy. Now, here's the one thing you have to remember. So when I just like all of you guys, I saw, people on Instagram, I saw this guy, G-Wagon, private jets, living it up, condo, traveling everywhere. I was like, whoa, how do I do this? And he's like, oh, I'm trading. And I was like, whoa, I want to learn how to trade. And he's like, okay, well, I'll teach you, just buy my course for $1,000. Now, obviously, I didn't know, right? So what did I do? I worked hours and hours and hours at Tim Hortons at like $6, $7 an hour. Okay, I did that, and then I paid this guy $1,000 of my hard-earned money. And you know what I got? I got like a 300-page PDF, like size 5 font, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm never gonna read this. I'm never gonna read this. So I got scammed, and then what I realized was, I just paid for that guy's monthly payment on his G-Wagon. I worked so hard at Tim Hortons or wherever. I put in all these, and I just paid for his car payment. So what I realized was that in order to learn how to actually trade, you should just never pay anyone, okay? Because if you're paying someone, you're getting scammed, all right? Yeah, Ranj, it's Tether. So always go to the web trader, guys. Go to the web trader right here. Register on the Abato web trader. Do I use prop firms? No. All right, so why do I do this? Okay, let me tell you guys. Because it's very important to understand this. So what's happening is I have a profitable trading system strategy that I give to you guys. We literally just made $2,000 USD in front of your eyes right here in just the past like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, the problem is I don't have enough capital. So what I'm actively in the process of doing is raising $100 million. That's what I'm actually doing right now. This is why I don't sell anything. This is why I don't sell you guys a course for 500. I don't need your 500. What I need is to raise $100 million, okay? Because right now I make around 5 to 8% a month, which only ends up being like 30 to 50K USD a month. That's how much I average, right? But I can't, because I don't have enough money, I can't scale it up. So if I raise 100 million, and if I can only make 1 to 2% a month, I'm making 1 million to 2 million a month, because that's really the goal. And all of you guys, that should also be your goal. The thing I tell everybody is you're thinking way too small. If you're sitting here, if you're watching me, I'm telling you, you're thinking too small. Okay? Most people come here and they're like, how do I turn my 1,000 into 5,000? Look, forget about that. You could obviously do that. Like, that's fine. We're trading everything. The main thing why you need to get started right now is you need to start building a track record. What is a track record? Look, this is something nobody will ever tell you. It's because I'm 10 years deep in the game. I'm telling you guys the reality, okay? For everybody who wants to get started, just follow these steps. But how can you get to the stage where you're making huge amounts of money? Okay, so let me tell you something. So right now, how much are the banks giving? Around 3% a year. Okay, 3% a year. There's people with money who are ready to give anyone money if they can give you more, if you can give them more than 3% a year. So if you can only make 2 to 3% a month, okay, do you know how much that is? On $1,000 account, that's $20 to $30 a month. A month. $20 to $30 a month on $1,000. Does that sound like a lot? No, right? That sounds like, I did a $300 trade yesterday. It doesn't sound like a lot. But if you can do that for a whole year, now you have a track record. Okay, just follow me on this, okay? Now you have a history. You know how I showed you guys my history? Now you have a history. Then what can you do? You can go out and you can find someone who has a million, 2 million, 5 million, whatever, and say, hey, look, I average 2 to 3% a month. Okay? Now, let's say you partner up and now you have a trading account of $1 million. Okay? You could have started with 1,000, you just build a track record. Now you take the track record, you partner with someone who has $1 million. If you're making 2 to 3% a month on $1 million, do you know how much that is? $20,000 to $30,000 a month, USD. Is that a game changer for everybody? Yeah, right? That's pretty crazy. Now, if you can do that for a year, go out and raise another 5 million, 10 million. Now, do you know what the math is on that? 2 to 3% a month? That's $100,000 a month. Guess what? Nobody knows this. Nobody will ever tell you this. Because everybody just wants to sell you a course. Everybody just wants to sell you a course for $200, $500, $1,000 because they're not making money in the markets. That's everybody's problem. We're the only ones that actually make money in the markets. And you guys saw me make it, and I'm giving you guys that money. Okay? That's crazy. We make money, and I give it to you guys. And you know what? I was thinking on a daily basis, as long as we continue to do this, there's new people joining, I'll start to, like, if I can make like 2, 3, 4, 5K, I'll just give $1,000 a day away. Because that's not, because what I want to do is, if I'm making 5K a day, it's not really a big deal. Okay, yesterday I cleared 15,000. That's also why I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll give you guys 1,000. So, let's get started. Let's go. I'm sorry, what platform are we registering on? So right here, guys. Okay, let's go right back into it. We'll do some more trades. I'll go into the whole strategy and system. So step one, go to Abotter.com, get your account set up on their web trader. Okay, they have MetaTrader, but I like their web trader. Use the promo code AKPWC. Then go to justsimpletrading.org and then just click access system. Follow these steps. Take a screenshot. Just follow these steps. It's very simple. Once you have that done, go to the deposit page, put $10 USDT, send me a screenshot. I'll fund your account. All right. Yo, what up, Syed? How's it going? All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's see if there's any other trades that we can take here. All right. So NASDAQ, guys, again, we're having this push up. Let me show you guys right now. So right here. So you can see on NASDAQ, you see how what color is the super trend? It's red. What trade are we only taking? A sell. Okay. When the super trend is green, we're only taking buys. When the super trend is red, we're only taking sells. Now, how do you get the super trend? When you're on the Abotter web trader, you're going to click indicators. Guys, you follow along. Okay, follow along. Go click indicators at the top. Then you're going to scroll down and you're going to see this yellow button, indicator store. Click indicator store. All right. Now, up here where it says search by name, just search super, S-U-P-E-R, click enter. All right. Now, you're going to see the super trend indicator. Click the super trend indicator. Now, I already have it installed, but it's going to say install free. Click install free. Okay, and then click OK. Now, you can X out of this pop-up window right here. Now, you're going to go back to indicators, and then under trend, you're going to see super trend. Okay, so click super trend, and now you're just going to click apply. All right, so click apply, and guys, check it out. Now you have the super trend indicator. So it's going to be on your chart there. Okay, now remember, when the super trend indicator is red, we're only taking sell trades. What is the super trend indicator? It shows us the overall trend of the market. Okay, so right here you can see the super trend was green. What was happening? The market's going up, right? Now, when the super trend is red, what's happening? The market's coming down. Okay, so if the super trend is green, we're only taking buy trades. If the super trend is red, we're only taking sell trades. Okay, so that's step one. Now, when it comes to trading, Current is saying it's also free on TradingView. I mean, indicators are usually free everywhere, but the thing is, when it comes to the super trend indicator on the Abato web trader, it actually doesn't reprint. What does that mean? So even indicators on all different platforms are programmed differently. Most people don't know this. So if you're using the super trend anywhere else, it reprints. What does that mean? On every candle, it's going to be based on that candle. Whereas on Abato, it uses historic data. This is why we're able to get these long trends on the super trend on Abato. But if you look everywhere else, there'll be red, green, red, green, red, green, and you're going to be confused. All right. So give $1,000 for free. I don't understand. Okay, so all you got to do, we actually just made $2,000 live here. So what I'm doing is I'm just giving it to you guys. So I'm going to fund your trading account completely for free. All you got to do is just follow these steps right there. So we're always on the 1 minute time frame, Julio, because Jamal is saying all indicators are delayed. So here's the thing. We're not just basing it solely off the super trend, okay? Let me take you guys through the strategy. Now, if you look right here, look at the range bars, okay? Look at the range bars. Now, look at how clean and easy the range bars are to read, right? You can see it's like straight up, straight up, straight down, straight down. We're getting a little bit of choppiness there, but otherwise they're very clean and easy to read and understand. Why is this? And why are these candles so all over the place? The reason is because these candles are time-based. Okay, these are time-based candles. 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 1 hour, like that. Now, the problem with these candles is that they're based on time. Guys, one thing that I want to tell you guys, technical analysis is not real. Okay? I'm going to say this again. Technical analysis is not real. All over the internet, you're going to see people that are drawing trend lines, that are doing support and resistance and all of these things. It's not real. Do you know why it's not real? Because first of all, you're doing analysis on time-based candles. Time has nothing to do with the markets, okay? For example, gold is worth trillions of dollars. You guys know that, right? Gold, actually, this isn't an exaggeration. Like, if you actually search up market cap of gold, it's trillions of dollars. Do you think gold says, oh, it's 411, time to go down? No. It's impossible. Do you think Bitcoin, worth hundreds and hundreds of billions, says, oh, it's 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., it's time to go up? No. So then how can you do analysis on time-based candles? It doesn't make sense. The second problem with technical analysis is there's way too much human bias involved. You can draw a trend line, you can draw a trend line, I can draw a trend line, you can draw a trend line. We'll all get different lines. We'll all get different levels. I'll draw support and resistance, you draw support and resistance, you draw support. We'll all get different levels. So it's not real, okay? Because there's too much human bias involved. This is why technical analysis doesn't work. Jamal is saying, these are Renko bars. Any indicator is delayed. Stop trying to sell your indicator. Seems like it's your first time here. It's all good. I don't sell anything. I actually just make money in the markets. I'm the only one that actually gives you a profitable trading system and strategy completely for free. I never charge anything because I don't need to. I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and we actually just made $2,000 live here, and I'm giving it to you guys. I'm like the profit we just made. I'm giving it to you. How do you do it? You just get your account set up, send me the deposit page, and I will fund your account. BJM is saying, how help? Iporo is saying, not even his indicator, it's the websites. Iporo bid. I don't get these guys. All right, yo, what's team? How's it going, man? How's it going? What up? What up? Let's see. Keep on chugging. Saying I joined last night. Let's go. Let's go. Um, Busy saying I lost 200. So here's the thing. It really is. People come to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, I lost this money." Some people are like, "Oh, I made money." It really just depends on what is your risk percentage. I always yell at you guys. You know this. I always say we always risk less than 1%. Okay. The problem is that you're greedy. Okay. So it's all about controlling greed. Now, let's say you start your account with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. What I would say is just start with 0.01 lot size, the smallest lot size possible, $1 trade. Now you're gonna be sitting here like, Mohammed, I didn't come here to make $1, okay? Or AKA, like, what am I gonna do with $1? Look, when you're starting a business, you need to first understand, become consistent, okay? Then we can always grow later. All right, so right here, let's see if we can take a trade on BTC. All right, why would I take this trade? You see, we're in an uptrend right here. We're getting this pullback right here. What color is the super trend? It's green. As soon as the range bars go green, right here, look at the super trend. Super trend is green. As soon as the range bars go green, I'll go ahead and I'm going to enter this buy trade, okay? So we're always waiting for the trend reversal. So as soon as this goes green, and as long as the super trend is also green, I'm going to go ahead and enter a buy trade. All right, guys, there we go. Super trend just went green. All right, so here's my buy trade on BTC. Now, right away, you guys know I'm going to set my stop loss. I'm going to set my take profit at $1,000, which is 100 points. Remember, it's always 100 points. So I'm going to click and drag my entry down. Right there, you guys see 1,000? You guys see it? Oh my God. Now it's stuck. All right. So, oh man. Okay. So there's my stop loss. Now I'm going to click and drag my entry up to 1,000. And there's my take profit. Okay. So there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. Remember, the risk is less than 1%. This is the same thing as if you had $1,000 account and you're risking $1, $1.50. That's how small the risk should be. I'm doing $1,000 trade because my account size is 605,000. On 605,000, I'm risking 1,000. Unless you have millions of dollars, you shouldn't be doing these large scale trades. You should actually just be doing as small as possible. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see if there's any trades we can take. Nasdaq's been pretty good to us today. We did a few good trades on Nasdaq. C is saying your bio says you don't sell anything, yet you have a WAP link to your course. The WAP is free. The WAP is free. Okay. I know a lot of WAP communities have charges, but our WAP is free. Wasim is saying, read the last comment. Let's see. Wasim, what's your last comment? Don't you wait till the second candle to buy or sell. That will tell you to go up or down. Okay, so I see what Wasim is saying. So basically Wasim is saying, don't you want to wait until the candle closes before you enter? So I like to get in as early as possible on the reversal. Okay, so, but you could wait for the candle close for sure. What's the lot size? So my lot size right here on BTC is 10. So I'm doing 10 lot size. Guys, my golden rule that I always say is one lot size maximum per 10,000 in the account, which would mean that's maximum $100 risk per $10,000 in the account. If I just had $1,000 in my account, the maximum I would risk would be $10. Okay, so very small risk. All right. So what is the do I lose 1,000 if I don't get it right, or just 100? So it depends on your lot size. So remember, there's a difference between points and your lot size. Okay, the lot size determines the value of your trade. The points is where you set stop loss, take profit. Okay, so regardless of your lot size, look, let me give you guys an example. Okay, so and actually I'll just show you guys right here. Okay, so this is how we use the range bar. So you can see when it goes from green to red, we're looking for a sell trade. When it goes from red to green, we're looking for a buy trade, etc., etc. Okay, now how to use lot size. Guys, we literally have this PDF that goes through everything, is available to you guys completely for free. All you got to do is go to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then right up here, click parameters. Go do this right now because it'll just download that PDF for you. Okay, so our website, justsimpletrading.org, and then just click parameters. It's going to download this file for you. Now, according to the account balance, what's the maximum lot size we would do? So let's say we have $100 account balance. The maximum lot size I would do is 0.01, which is actually the smallest lot size possible. Now, how big would my trade be? Only $1. Okay, so if I have a $1,000 account, the max I would do is 0.1, which would be $10. If I have a $10,000 account, the max I would do is one lot size, which would be $100, per trade. So again, that's how it works. Now, where do we set our stop loss and take profit? Okay, now if you look right here, this is an easy example. Okay, so if you look right here on BTC, let's say we enter at 97,560. Okay, so let's say I click buy and my trade opens at 560. Where do I set my take profit? 100 above on BTC, 100 above, 660. So you see from 560 to 660, 100 above. Now where do I set my stop loss? 560 to 460, 100 below. So it's 100 points up, 100 points below. Okay, now here's the thing. Let's say all of us, hypothetically, as an example, do the same trade. Let's say we click buy all at the same time, hypothetically, okay? But I do 0.01 lot size, and you do 0.1 lot size, and you do 1 lot size, okay? So whatever I did, you do 10 times. Whatever you do, he did 10 times. Now, let's say we all had take profit at 100 points, okay? On that trade, because I did 0.01 lot size, I'll make $1. Same trade, but you did the same trade, but 0.1 lots. You made $10. Same trade. You did 1 full lot, you made $100. Same trade. Do you guys see how the lot size works? It's just the size of your contract. So you could do as big or small contract as your account allows. But the trade itself would be the same. You see, so it's always 100 points. Now, this cheat sheet, you guys can all get this cheat sheet by going to our website, justsimpletrading.org, and just click parameters. It's available for free. You don't have to pay. You never have to pay. All right. Now, let's see. How do you calculate your take profit and stop loss? Actually, Abato calculates your stop loss and take profit automatically. Okay. How does it do that? So if you go right here, let's say after you enter the trade, you can click and drag your stop loss and take profit. I'm going to show you this right here. So let's say you click your entry and drag it down. You see right there, it says like negative. For me, because I did a big lot size, it's like negative 300, 400, 1,000, like negative 1,200, whatever. It shows right there. Okay. All right. So that trade had our stop loss, which is fine. All right. So that it actually just calculates it for you. So as you're setting it, you can see your stop loss take profit. Siren is saying, I understand the skepticism. There's so many scammers out there. Yeah, exactly. But the more you watch, the more you realize I'm the only one here that you'll ever find that will actually tell you the reality of trading. Okay. Now, the one thing that I want to talk about is predictions. I know all of you guys want predictions. Okay. Where's Bitcoin going? Where's Tesla going? What's going to happen with gold tomorrow? What's going to happen with NASDAQ tonight? Let me tell you something. I just have a question for you. Do you know the future? Do you know what's going to happen in the future? Do you know what's going to happen? Does anybody know? Nobody knows, right? So then how can anyone make a prediction? Just realize this, that anybody that you see online, on YouTube, wherever, who's making a prediction is lying to you. Do you know what a liar is? Someone who you can't trust, okay? If anybody is making a prediction, they're lying to your face. Because just think about it this way, okay? If they believe their own prediction, if they believe what they're saying, tell them, sell everything, go all in. Right? It's simple. If you believe what you say, sell everything, go all in. Yeah, show me. Put your money where your mouth is. And guess what's going to happen? Do you think they're going to do it? Of course they're not. Of course, I'm the only one that comes here. I follow my trading system. I follow my trading strategy. I put my own money in here. I do my own trades. I show you guys all my winning and losing trades. Like we just hit stop loss. Did I hide it? No. Because you should understand, it's impossible to get 100% win ratio. Okay? Now let me tell you something else. It's also impossible to get a 90% win ratio. It's impossible. It's also impossible to get an 80% win ratio. Okay? Why do I do this? It's because just a little while ago, I was on TikTok, and I saw this guy. He's like, I get a 97% win ratio. I'm like, whoa, scammer. But let me see what he's saying, okay? He's like 97% win ratio. If you guys want access to it, it's $200 a month. I'm like, wait a minute. You're claiming you're able to win 97% of your trades, and you want me to pay you $200 a month? That makes no sense. Because let me tell you something. If someone has a 90%, no joke, if I had a 97% win ratio, I would be in the trillions of dollars. Really. I would be in the You think I'd be here? No, I wouldn't. I'd be on my mega billion-dollar yacht. Like, I wouldn't be selling a Discord for $200 a month. Okay? We need to be logical. We need to think. Now, this is why I don't sell anything. Because you need to understand that because I make money in the markets, I don't need to sell you anything. Okay? I actually just need to raise $100 million. So if you have any connections, or if your friend who you play golf with has access to a few $100 million, contact me right away, because I need to get in contact with people with large scale capital. Now, can I answer the question? All right, so we got a whole bunch of questions. Let's go through these questions.
Can you explain the copy invest option on the website?
For sure. So Keep on Truckin' is asking, can you explain the copy invest option? Okay, so on Abato, they have a copy trade function. Okay, so if you go right here, you click your email, and then you click right here where it says investments. And then you click copy invest. Now there's all of these. There's these random guys that have their profiles here. And it shows like how much money they're making or whatever, and you can copy their trades. Okay, so like this guy, that's pretty good. Falcon Trader on Abato, whoever you are, wherever you are in the world, Falcon Trader right here, that's crazy. Falcon Trader started with 100K, has been there for 114 days, and has made $77,000 on 100K. That's 78% profit gains. That's crazy. And then if you just click invest in this trader, so you can put money in, and then they take 1%. So if you copy their trades, they make money, you make money, they'll take 1% of the profits, which is pretty good. If they make 78% gains, that's pretty good. So you can do like amount to invest from your account. You just click invest, and then you basically invest in their portfolio, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I haven't done this, but wow, look, this person made 27%.
Everyone's asking, where do you find it? Like, everyone is interested.
Oh, everybody wants to do the copy trade? Yeah, I mean, I actually haven't been in this copy trade thing for a while now. Okay, so how you get into it, you click your email on the top right corner of Abato Web Trader. Then you click where it says investments. Click investments. And then up here, click where it says copy/invest. Okay, so you go there, and then you'll see I mean, this guy's down negative 37%, so probably not good to copy this guy. But there's this guy's up 94%. This guy's up 172%. That's crazy. Sabrina's killing it. 172%. Sabrina.
Your niece's name.
That is my niece's name. All right,
She's 7.
Yeah, she's 7. I don't know who this Sabrina is, but imagine
I wouldn't be surprised.
Imagine if it's actually Sabrina. Like she just made an account and is making 172%. That's crazy. All right. Okay. So, anyways, that's how you get there. All right. So. Piyush is saying, hi, do you have a recording of the live stream later? Yeah, so actually I'm live right now on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'm starting to post it on TikTok as well, right? Okay.
You have the playlist.
Yeah, so I have the playlist on my TikTok account and YouTube where you can rewatch all of these lives. So you can go and see exactly how I do the trades. They're public every single day, so you guys can go watch them. Let's see. Bro is saying if we don't do predictions, then what are we gonna do? That's actually a great question. So actually, our trading system and strategy. So here's the thing: the market only goes two ways. It goes up and it goes down. That's it, right? So what our system shows us is if the market's going up, as soon as it's starting to come down, which is the reversal, we call it the reversal. It's reversing. That's where we enter the trade, and our system shows it. The range bars show. Okay, and then when it's going down, what's the only other way it can go? Up. Okay, so as soon as it's going from a downtrend to an uptrend, our system shows, then we take a buy trade. Okay, so it's based on that, and then the strategy is very exact. We said we risk less than 1%. We said our stop loss take profit at 100 points. We never change it. That's the whole strategy, okay? Because a lot of people come in here and they're like, super trend doesn't work. And I'm like, but the super trend isn't the strategy. A lot of people come here and they say 100 points take profit doesn't work. And I'm like, 100 points take profit is not the strategy. A strategy is a whole part. That's like saying, it's literally like saying, okay, you know, if you have a cake, you want to make a cake, and you're saying, oh, flour is not flavored. And you're like, yeah, but flour is not the cake. You know, like flour doesn't make up the whole cake. There's so many more ingredients. So the same way to a trading strategy, it's not just one thing. It's a whole bunch of ingredients, a whole bunch of rules that make up a strategy. Okay, so the same way, what is our trading strategy? So we wait for the reversal on the range bars, step one. Okay, so let me give you an example. If it's going from red to green, what are we looking for? A buy trade, right? That's step one. So red to green, buy trade. Now we go here, and is the super trend also green? Step two, we confirm. Super trend also green? Great. That means green on the range bars, green on the super trend, confirmation. Step three, we risk less than 1%. We risk less than 1% of our balance. Step four, once the trade is open, we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Okay? 100 up, 100 below. What's 100 points? On Bitcoin, it's $100 in its price. On gold, it's $1 in its price. Because on gold, each point is 1 cent. Gold goes up 1 cent, that's 1 point. So 100 is $1, right? Like 1 cent times 100 is $1. So on gold, it's 100 points up, 100 points down. On every market, it's 100 points up, 100 points down. So then once we have set our stop loss take profit at 100 points, then we don't touch the trade, because that's also part of the strategy. Because a lot of people, what they do is, if the trade is in profit, they'll move their stop loss up. They'll move their stop loss, they'll move the trade. We don't do any of that. We just let the trade ride out. Now, by doing this exact thing that I just explained to you guys very transparently, very publicly, and I do it myself every single day, we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy. Okay? What does that mean? That means we're profitable. That's what that means. We make money every day. That's what that means. Okay? Now, you can come here. You can ask me any questions. That's what I'm here for. We got 54 questions that I got to get through. So let me just,
How do they message you on school?
How do they message me on school? All right, so on school, right in the main community section, you'll see I have a thread that I started right here, aka PWC official. Just send me a DM there, okay? Just send me a DM there.
They're saying they can't see how to message you.
Yeah, so I think if you just click it, it says like send message or DM. Yeah. All right, so let's see. BTC, the range bars are, there we go, guys. Another trade I'm going to take right here. So you see it's going from green to red. Okay, green to red. What color is the super trend? Red. Oh, man, we just pushed down. Okay, if I get a little bit of a pushback up, I'll enter this trade. But I don't like to chase the trade. If it's all, yeah, huge. There we go. If I just was like 3 seconds earlier, we would have been in this trade. Okay, but we'll just wait for the next one. That's okay. Let's go and see what's happening with NASDAQ. NASDAQ is pushing up right now. So we're having a little bit of a push up right now on NASDAQ.
Do you want me to approve everyone? Or do you need
Yeah, just approve. All right, guys. So she's going to approve everyone right now. And you guys will all have access to school. All right, so by the way, so we made profit on this live here today. I'm going to give away $1,000, split it with all of you guys. all you got to do is you have your Abato account set up on the web trader. Okay, here's the steps. If you guys want to be part of a giveaway, it's literally free money that I'm giving you guys. So right here, just go to abato.com, you register, and then go to Just Simple Trading, click learn, join our school community. Then I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get to the deposit page, okay? And then you're going to send me that because I will fund your account. Now, you're going to click your email on the top right corner of the Abato web trader. Then you're going to click deposit funds. Then you're going to click crypto, okay? And then you're going to enter the amount 10, okay? 10. Then click proceed. And then click continue funding. And now right here, where it's the deposit page, click choose currency and select Tether on Ethereum, USDT on ERC20, okay? So click that and then click proceed. Now this page, you guys need to follow these exact steps, okay? This page, send me a screenshot of the whole page on school. So when you join our school community, you're going to find me right there, AKPWC Official. You're going to send me a screenshot right there. And then after this live, I'm going to fund your trading account. Okay, so you can get started. And then, we're going to, let's get this thing going. All right.
Do you see Charlie's comment?
All right. There's about 70 questions. So rapid fire, we're going to run through all of your questions right now. Okay, let's go. So got time for my question. Quick response. That's what I need. Courage. What was the question? Yeah, I'm going to go through everyone's questions. So just ask your question. All right. Which stocks do you think perform better than others? Everything is the same. We trade all the markets. It's completely the same. But I usually trade Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ. Let's see. Let's see. Syndicate is saying, what assets do you trade? Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ mostly. Is it to copy? Does it need to be an amount? I'm not sure. You can just try. Where's the page located? So right here, you get access to everything right here. Just follow these steps. Are you approved by Canadian Investment? So I don't trade for anybody. So I don't need any approval. I trade on my own account. So I don't need any approval. Where do you find that? It's all right here, 28 days. What app or site is that, Vic? So go to abato.com, get your account set up there, finish signing up. Where do I send the screenshot? On school. Is it based on a certain amount to copy? I'm not sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got you. No problem. Stamma is saying trade. All right. Yeah, we'll get into a trade right after this. Garcia is saying, what website is that? We're trading on abato.com. Check out Dimitri, 632%. What? Let me see. I want to see that too. I didn't even see. Let's go to investment, copy, invest. Oh my God. Dimitri, crazy. That's insane. 632% gains on the copy trade. That's insane. That's crazy. Where can we see your live trades? You can join here live every single day. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok every single day. Do you hold any shares long term? No, I don't do any investments because the returns on investments are usually way too low. What capital is to start is good. I usually say we should start with as much as possible. 50K, 100K, a million, 10 million, 500 million, whatever the maximum is, I would start with that. Then I would risk as little as possible. Now, I know people call me all the time. They're like, can I start with 100, 200, 500K? Yes. Then there's some people who say, I literally only have $500. Can I start with that? Yes, you can start with whatever amount you want. All right. What is NASDAQ called on Abato? Farm guy, it's USA 100. What's the abbreviation for gold? It's XAUUSD. If I'm a large cap investor, what's your objective for $100 million investment? So basically, if I get access to $100 million, I'd be looking to make around 1 to 2% every single month on that. This is why I'd be doing about $1 mil to $2 mil a month. That's why I need to raise as large capital as possible. All right. Now Charlie's saying he earns from affiliate links, not trading. So actually, from the affiliate, it's if you end up doing it, if you end up actually using my referral code, that's actually a win-win scenario for everybody. You get to learn how to trade. You get my profitable trading system. You don't have to pay me. But most of our profits are made from trading. Right here, I make around 1 to 5K a day every single day here. All right. Not approved yet. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to watch this again. So Serge, here's the thing. I go live twice every single day. I'm going to go live around this time. And then I'm going to be live in about 6 hours from now. All right. Serge is saying my access was just granted. Let's go. Approved mine. Sleep Power for sure. Can you show how you got to that page again? If you put 2K, what would my turn up be in a week? So I'd be just, I tried the promo code, said it was already in use. Oh. Maybe your email, you already registered. All right, guys, let's see if we get to do a trade on gold right here. Okay, let's go to gold. All right, there we go. So, guys, check this out. Gold, the range bars are going from green to red, right? Green to red. Now, what color is the super trend? Also red. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and enter a sell trade right there. Okay, so I just entered a sell trade on gold. Remember, the risk is less than 1%. Now I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit. So I just click and drag it up and click and drag it down. If it wants to work, there you go. There's my stop loss. There's my take profit at 100 points up, 100 points down. And we're going to let this trade ride out. Can you provide your OSC registration number? I don't trade for anybody. Okay, I don't need to be licensed. I don't need to be regulated because I don't trade for anyone. I never take anyone's money. I actually don't even sell anything. So I don't sell anything. I don't need to be registered with anybody. I don't need to be licensed by anybody. I have my driver's license and that's all I really need because I don't sell anything. I don't trade for you. I will never trade for you. And we actually just come here live. I give you what my trading strategy is. I show you how I use it. And then it's really up to you to do whatever you want. Let's see. I pour up. Oh, you want to know where the copy trade function is on Abato? Yeah, so if you click your email right there, and then you go and you click you click investments right there on Abato, and then click copy invest. It's basically like you can copy all of these, like you can make your own profile too, and then people can copy your trades. It's just like a public thing. It's really up to you to if you want to do it or not. That's totally up to you. Which lot size to use with $2,000? Guys, so if you look right here on the parameters file, it shows right here. If I have a $1,000 account, I would max do 0.1, which is $10. If I have, for example, $2,000 account, then I would do 0.2, which would be max a $20 trade. Need to be approved for school. Can you check? Destination is saying, what should I buy now? So, I mean, I don't really buy or sell anything when it comes to the markets. I just trade. Eli saying, why do you hide your domain registration info on Whois if you're fully transparent? I think most companies do that for privacy anyways. But, I mean, I'm very public. Just Simple Trading is our website. Here's my office address. You can come visit me in person. I'm actually the most public person that you'll ever find.
Is he talking specifically about Abato, though?
About Abato?
Or is he talking...
Yeah, are you trading about Just Simple Trading or Abato?
You don't have anything to do with
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with Abato other than I trade on their platform. So Abato is the trading platform that I'm using. The reason I'm using them is because they have the lowest fees. And their trading platform is great. And I really like their trading platform. All right. Oh my God, guys, we're at 18,500 likes. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a day here for this live. Thank you guys all for joining. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the gifts, the likes, the comments, the questions. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's go. Let's go. So go get your account set up. The steps are right there. It's completely for free. You can just register. And guys, if you want to get your accounts funded, I will fund your account with $10. All you got to do is get your account set up, go to deposit, and then just send me the deposit page for $10 and send me the screenshot on school. I'll fund your accounts. And have a good one. Take care. No, Eli saying, are you registered with any? Eli, I don't need to be registered because I don't take anyone's money. Did the gold trade not work out? Yeah, so the gold trade hit our stop loss. Yeah, Gabriel, see you later. Have a good one. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care. Make sure you guys give me a follow. Turn on the live notifications. And make sure you guys get your account set up, funded, verified. Because in about 6 hours, I'm going to be live again. And we're going to be doing more trades. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Yeah, make sure you guys give me a follow and turn on live notifications because we literally make thousands and thousands of dollars here every single day. And we don't sell anything. I'll show you my entire trading system and strategy completely for free. All right, Lana, have a good one. All right, John, take care. Marwan, Gabriel, and Greg. Let's go.